So it's been a year and a half since the last time that she had a saddle put on. We're going to use the concept, the philosophy, the idea of living our groundwork and finding a place of zero pressure to our advantage. Try to apply it in something that would be very useful for us and for the horse. A lot of times right here, people want to start to desensitize a horse. I really don't care a lot for desensitizing. I prefer that my horses be sensitive and not desensitized, but I want my horses accepting. So if you think about it, if I create an area right here of zero pressure for Rhama, and she can stay in that place of zero pressure, stay in that imaginary box, then I don't need to desensitize. It's about her feet. It's about her staying in that place of zero pressure. So we'll go over here, I'll pick up my saddle blanket. Two things I've got to have. I have to have respect, I have to have trust. Working on a little bit of trust right here. See if I can work on myself enough and have my horse learn to trust me a little bit, where she could kind of stay put. I have to recognize the fact that if she moved right there, then it's my fault. I'm the one that messed up, not her. If I could present her with a feel that allows her to know that I want her to stay put and not go anywhere, stay in that place of zero pressure, then she might find out things can be okay if she'll just follow the feel I present her with. If she can figure out that that feel is more important than what's going on around her, that feel is not about the saddle pad, it's about following my feel. Good girl. My horse moved right there. I have to take the blame for that. That was on me. So I don't pull on her, I don't push on her. I don't get her to move her feet. I don't cause her to move her feet. I help her find a place where she can get still. I take the blame for that. I don't make her pay a price for my mistake. Good girl. So now my place of zero pressure has moved. It's over here. That was a place that was fitting for her. So now my imaginary box is over here. Good girl. Now it's over here with me. Get that hindquarter step just a touch. That front to step here just a little bit. Come forward. Right there's my place of zero pressure, my box, right there. Now again, if the horse moves, it's my fault and not hers. Don't want to wait around forever. Good girl. I don't want my horse to move. I want her to stay in that place of zero pressure. I need to move around her. I have to be careful as I change eyes that I don't create movement that I don't want. I did pretty well right there. Good girl. Good girl. I'll lower my cinch a little bit over here. Keep a hand on my horse. There. Again, my horse moved right there. She didn't do anything wrong. She's doing the very best that she can. If I could have kept the feel appropriate, she would have stayed put. That looks pretty good. There. There. Good girl. There. Forward a little bit. If you need to move, we want to encourage the horse to go forward if she needs to move. But if she can get still, I can help her find that. I'll take that all day long. Help her find out she doesn't need to back up. She doesn't need to back out of there. She doesn't need to be fearful of that. Stay with me. Follow the feel I try to present you with. Tighten up a little bit. She wanted to move back. I help her move forward a little bit. There. I'll loosen that saddle now. There's my place of zero pressure for her. She's finding it. So I tighten that saddle up again a little bit. If she needs to move, I want her to move forward a little bit. A little bit unsure about that saddle tightening up on her. A lot of times they'll get their feet kind of stuck right there. They'll start to lay down because that saddle tightens up on them. Loosen it up. She didn't move. She did great. Let her find out she can move forward a little bit. That's a girl. Worst thing I could do would be to have her stay put right there. Good. Good girl. Now you loosen a little bit. Now you tighten up again. There we go. She needed to move, but she chose to go forward. We let her have that. We allow her that moment. And we go forward a little bit. Be careful right there. Don't get your kneecaps kicked. Don't get the top. Good girl. Wait. There. That's the feel. You loosen it up because we got together and now we tighten up again. Good girl. She needed to move and she chose to go forward and I allowed her to go forward. Good. She gets still. I'll loosen again. I'll tighten up again a little bit. See if she can find forward if she does need to move. Good girl. Good. Good. Forward a little bit, girl. Forward a little bit, girl. Forward. Good. There we are. Don't pull on her. Don't push on her. Don't knock her around for moving. Allow her to find a place where there's no pressure at all. Good girl. I do like to use a breast collar. Something happens, that saddle gets turned or comes undone. That breast collar will have a chance to hold that saddle just a little bit without it winding up underneath her belly. Good girl. Be careful when you reach, don't get struck. Step around here a little. Good girl. That moment right there, tightening that tug up, getting it adjusted, allowed my horse to get okay with that strap right there between her front legs. Don't ever pass up a chance to leave them alone and allow them to be okay. Step your hindquarters over. And not turning loose and not letting her go and kick and run and buck and get all bothered. She's thinking about laying down with that saddle on. If she does, it's okay, we'll help her get back up. All right, thanks.